Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world is going inside out. Hey, Afroman.
What song is that? Actually?
Don't stop me now. I'm having, like, it's,
That's the song? That's not so depressing. I'm like, that is not that song. It can't be that song.
what did I say?
Don't stop. I wasn't really paying
I
attention.
feel alive.
Cause I'm having a good time, having a good time.
I'm a shooting star running to the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity.
Fucking love that song. That song is so good. This car. Hold on for a second. This car is so fucking slow.
Oh yeah, it's. You know, really fun to do, because like the Batman games, like almost like if you get damaged, like it affects your costume.
Yeah, that's what a lot of video games are doing now. I know, and they kind of that they really did that in Mortal Kombat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because like battle damage. So like in Batman the Arkham games, like your Batman like starts off like he didn't get any bullets on him. But once time goes by, like eventually he gets more and more bullet holes in his outfit.
Oh my god, I'm stuck.
Are you really stuck?
I'm stuck.
Can you just like exit out?
Well, I could, but I'm still gonna be stuck in here. See, I'm stuck. How the fuck am I stuck? Okay, there we go. I was like, what the fuck? How was I stuck? But I got it.
I'm really glad we're doing this type of recording. Like we're just like stopping and just starting again.
Yeah. It's kind of what they were supposed to do, but at the same time, it's more or less like if you want to get everything out and just edit just bit by bit, like day by day, then you're doing like a huge batch.
Yeah. But I think this is better for me because like I don't have that I don't have really good editing software. I just have Movie Maker, and doing things by batches isn't really beneficial to me.
Yeah.
It's more like if I had like something like Premiere Pro, like I could probably do that better.
Yeah.
Because like so when you edit footage on Movie Maker, like if you delete something, like it tries to compensate by moving all the footage and audio to that area where it was deleted.
Yeah.
So it's just like sort of like a Jenga piece.
Yeah.
You know, I've noticed that there don't seem to be any porno movies that are made for guys like me.
Well,
all the porn I've come across are targeted at beer-swelling, sports bar-dwelling alpha males. Men who like their women stupid and submissive. Men who can only get it up with mallet-symbolic, cock-hungry nymphos with gargantuan breasts and a 3-word vocabulary. Adult films are populated with these collagen-injected, liposuction women, many of whom have resorted to surgery and self-mutilation in an attempt to look the way they have been told to look. These aren't real women, they're objects. And these movies aren't even erotic, they're pathetic. These vacuum-headed fuck buddies don't turn me on, they disgust me. It's not like I'm against pornography. I mean, I'm a guy, and a guy needs porn. Fact. Like a preacher needs a vein, like a needle, like a preacher needs pain, like a needle needs a vein. Guy needs porn. But I don't want to watch this misogynist, he-man, woman hater porn. I want porno movies that are made with guys like me in mind. Guys who know that the sexiest thing in the world is a woman who's smarter than you are. You can have the whole cheerleading squad. I want the girl in the tweed skirt and horn rimmed glasses. Betty Fanabisky, The valedictorian? Oh yes. First I want to copy her trig homework, and I want to make her, then I want to make mad, passionate love for her. For hours and hours. Until she reluctantly asked me to stop because she doesn't want to miss the Battlestar Galactica. Summa cum laude, baby. That's what I call erotic. That is a little bit of a monologue from the writer of the upcoming movie, Ready Player One. I decided to it's Ernest Cline. He's the guy who's writing Ready Player One. Mm-hmm. So, what do you think?
How'd you feel about it when you started reading that?
It just feels really. I feel like he's trying too hard.
Yeah, but how'd you feel about it? You personally? Did you feel like you liked what he was writing? Did you not like it?
I think he only seen one type of porn.
I found one of your statues.
And he doesn't know shit.
So you don't like it?
Good.
I don't really like it that much.
Statue.
Alright.
Seems
So
as though
you
they're all finding their way
don't think
back to
in a one-sided
Perhaps that
way.
was their destiny from the start.
Yeah, like there's another
What
thing
does that make me?
Oh, I've no doubt your return to Hong Kong will affect many destinies. Not least your own.
Yeah?
Surely. That's why
Okay,
you came in the first place.
Maybe I just wanted
So this
to
is called When I Was a Kid
Maybe.
by Ernest Cline.
Maybe I decided to
When I
break
was a
my
kid,
own
adult
rule.
used to
Being
bore
a
me to
known
tears
triad
with the
for
tedious
no reason whatsoever.
diatribes
I
about
think
how
we
hard
both
things
know.
used to be when they were growing up. But with walking 25 miles each
What would
way
you
to
like to
school
learn?
every morning, uphill both ways, through through year-bound blizzards, carrying their younger siblings on their back, to their one-room schoolhouse where they maintained a straight AA average despite their full-time after-school job at the local textile mill where they worked for 35 cents an hour just to help out their family from starving to death. And I remember promising myself that when I grew up, there's no way in hell I was going to make a bunch of crap like that for kids. And about how hard it was when I was, about how easy they got. But now I've reached ripe old age of 29. I can't help look around this. But you today, you got it so fucking easy. I mean, compared to my childhood, you live in a goddamn utopia. And I have to say, but you kids today, you don't know how good you've got it. I mean, when I was a kid, we didn't have the internet. If we wanted to know something, we had to go to the goddamn library and look it up. And there was no email. You can actually write somebody a letter with a pen. And then you had to walk all the way across the street and put it in a fucking mailbox. And it would take like a week to get there. And there was no MP3 or Napster. If you wanted to steal music, you have to go down to the local to the record store and shoplift it yourself. Or you have to wait until all around all day to tape it off the radio, and then the DJ will usually talk over the beginning and fuck it all up. You want to hear about hardship? You couldn't just download porn. You had to bribe some homeless dude to buy you a copy of Hustler from 7-Eleven. It was either that or jack off to the lingerie section of JCP catalog. Those were your options. There was no call waiting. If you were on the phone and someone else called, they got a busy signal. We didn't have caller ID either. When the phone rang, you had no idea who it was. It could be your boss, your collection agent, your mom, drug dealer. You don't know. You just had to pick it up and take your chances, mister. We didn't have the fancy Sony PlayStation video games with the high-resolution 3D graphics. We had the Atari 2600 with games like Space Invaders and Asteroids. and the graphics suck ass. You guys are just square. Your guy was just square. You had to use your imagination. There's no multiple levels or screens. There was just one screen, forever. You could never win. The game just kept getting harder and faster until you died. Just like life. These video games built character. Sonny Jim. When you went to the movie theater, there was no such thing as a stadium seating. All these seats were the same height. If a tall guy sat in front of you, you were fucked. It just goes on and on. Let me continue. And sure, we had cable television, but back then there was only like, what? There was like 20 channels, and there was no on-screen menu.
She has to understand
you had to use a little book called the TV Guide to find out what was on.
You're not getting attached, are you?
Cutscene?
This is a
Man
cutscene
of
right
your
now.
caliber?
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about that.
I hope
I'm not gonna be an ass and just have
Wait, come in.
like
Have
talk
a
over a
drink.
cutscene if I notice.
You ever fuck some famous pussy way?
Not yet. Maybe one day.
It's a
Yeah, I'm
trip,
only like,
man. Let me tell you. You
I'm
drive
only
by
like
one of those billboards
a
the
couple
size
more
of a
lines
building,
left and I'll be done
you
with
tell
that.
yourself,
Alright.
I'm going to her place. Bend her over the table and and then you do it. There's no other feeling like it.
Yeah, okay. Speaking of stars, I need to go pick up Vivian.
Let Wade do it. You and I have more business to discuss. How about it, Wade? Think you can handle a smoking hot starlet for the day?
Sure, you know, as long as Ricky doesn't think I'm moving in on his territory.
Nah, of course not. Here, take my car.
So what part of the story
You
was this?
take good
This
care
is
of my
still
little
part
starlet.
of.
Go ahead and fuck her if you
This,
want.
hey, you're
Just
still
don't
at the
damage goods.
highest grunt right now, but you're still taking orders from like the low tier people right now. So you guys still kind of do like their errands for them real quick.
Okay, so here's what continue. And there was no Cartoon Network. You could only get cartoons on Saturday morning. Do you see what the fuck I'm saying? We all weeks, you spoiled little bastards. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The problem with you kids today is that you got too damn easy. You're spoiled. I swear to God, you wouldn't last 5 minutes back in 1987. So what do you thought about it?
It's just an old guy being old. Like not knowing what he's really talking about.
It just felt like a rant.
It's 1987. It's not that bad. Like talk to me when you were born in at some point in 1970, when like AIDS was still rampant.
I'm way. Ricky said.
Because like
Did he tell
1987,
you?
that shit was
No,
already
I was
almost
expecting
fully
Ricky's.
gone. I would say
You
almost
okay?
just because there's still
Everything's
AIDS
not
and stuff like
okay.
that, and they still don't have
Is
like a
it wrong
kind
if
of
you
cure
wanna
for it.
see
But at the same
my
time,
boyfriend?
oh
Why
my
not?
god, there's a classic came out about that.
No, Vivi, it's not wrong.
Like,
And you put up with it because Ricky
Like
loves you.
AIDS is not really covered on media that
But
much
what?
anymore.
Yeah, because this thing is
It's still rampant.
yeah, but now we have like safe sex now, and people are teaching
Why are the
it
bad ones always
somewhat
so
in schools, but not anymore. But at the
Like,
same time, there's still
what's
people that are
your
just like,
name
I'll wear a
again?
condom
Wade.
now.
Ricky
Like,
tells
I don't want
about
to
it
get
a lot.
any of this
Oh,
on me at all.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I think I was
That
around.
man is going
You're
around in a
basically do
circle
whatever you
behind me.
want.
Something like that. What do you have in mind?
Like I was around when they were trying to teach
Steady
abstinence.
hands,
Mhm.
high speed.
So I don't know what
absolutely.
kids
I mean,
are learning
I can
today
provide
with
references if
sex,
you like.
Are you trying to talk him
Yeah, they're
into one
both
of those
going in
street races
circles.
you always go on about?
or just one guy.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. But yeah, I think I'm just taking them places, and I think this is the
So
girl.
what's the deal, Wade?
Yeah, this is the girl that
Gangster like
likes
Ricky? He's not a
guys who
gangster, don't
race.
say that.
Let's
she
say
gets
I'm
off
as much
on
of a
like high
gangster
speed
as
shit.
Ricky.
So
That's
Okay,
too
so
bad. Recently
my
I've wanted
opinion
to
about
date
this
a
guy is
gangster.
that
Well, maybe I'll
he
see
just
if I can
became
find
what he
one for
hated.
you.
That would be
Yeah.
nice.
that makes sense.
What's Ricky doing anyways?
Because
Why is
like
he
he
too
didn't.
busy?
I don't think he
I don't
knows how to
know.
let it go.
Something with Sonny.
I don't think
Sonny?
he's part of that
That
group
guy's a
where
creep
as soon as you hear
and a
somebody
perv.
complain about,
Sorry.
oh, this is hard for
It's
me,
a-
and there's like,
What?
no, you don't know
What'd
what
he do?
hard is. I'm like, they
Nothing.
kind of do, because
And apparently, like when he wrote this, he was 29.
that is super sad.
I was at a
actually.
party on Wallace
So
Jones' yacht.
he already
I
was sounding like
like
an old man at almost at his 30.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you start becoming an old person
That's him,
until
that's him, pull up.
You start turning.
Hi, Alex. How are you?
Until maybe
30. I'll say 30 or 40. 35 or 40.
Not yet.
I think 40 is where I
Why?
start.
Are you
Like when you start
jealous?
becoming old.
Well, when you start becoming old, it's more or less like it's really
Sandra
when you
says you
start
like to
feeling
race.
old.
Yeah, when you
about
start feeling old when you're
Now, if
30
you
or
win,
35
I'll
or
let you take
40.
the girls
I
home.
don't know actually, because I'm saying like it's not a specific number. It's just like whenever you start feeling old, that's when you're old.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh man.
Take your money.
Then a
too.
bunch of 15-year-olds must be really old,
Yeah,
huh?
that's them. They're just being pretentious assholes at that point.
Think of it as your head start,
There was this one,
Alex.
like, I know you don't like Filthy Frank, but Filthy Frank had a point that, people are saying, like, man, there's no kids my generation that likes 70s or 80s music like I do.
I was like, I like 70s and 80s. It's actually really good.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm trying to get...
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like, they're trying to say, man, they're being self-deprecating while trying to say that, like, there's no kids in their generation and they think they're better because they have music taste like listening to dad rock or something like that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Or something like Talking Heads or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to break it to you, everybody. Like,
You know how to drive.
just because, like, you like a certain thing doesn't make you better or worse. Like, it could be just your opinion. But it doesn't give you, like, a hardline rule, right?
Yeah.
Because I could say that you, like, I could say that people who watch Teen Titans Go are, like, the worst scum in the universe. That's what I mean. But I'm like, that's not my actual opinion. I'm just giving an example. Teen Titans Go, I don't mind it. Like,
Oh shit.
yeah. So, like, if I said Teen Titans Go fans, like, suck because they watch Teen Titans Go
Oh my
and
god,
are beneath me,
smoke bags.
that's my opinion, but
Is that the
isn't
police?
my
I don't want to get
word
arrested.
isn't
That
law.
could be really
Oh fuck, I felt that bad.
Which I think
shit.
that's what sometimes people confuse opinion as law.
Yeah.
When we talked about the Adam Ellis thing, because in my opinion, what he's doing is he's relying too much on his copy and pasting thing. He can do the copy and pasting thing, but like he's got to do something. You gotta do something to make up for it. What is he improving instead of when he's doing the copy and pasting? Like, what is he saving time for? Like, I'll just copy and paste this and then do something better in the next panel.
My thing is just like you gotta prove that he actually is copy and pasting, not just everything looks the same. You don't know if he's just drawing that way or not. Like if you give me an article that says, hey, he's actually doing this, and people are just like he's being lazy about that, yeah, I understand where they're coming from. But just saying that it all looks the same, so we just assume that he's just copy and pasting everything off of a computer, then give me proof of
I
that.
did show you proof of a picture, like
Yeah, but
40.
the thing is that's not actual proof. That's just somebody saying, hey, if you overlap all these together, they all look the same.
Yeah.
That's not actual proof. That's just
Like, the only difference is the eyes, like pointing and looking.
then that just defeats your proof then.
Like, no, the eye pupils. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that just defeats the purpose then. Because if everything's the same, then why would you change the actual eyes? Shit, I gotta get back in my
It's
car.
like the difference between Under Pressure and Ice Ice Baby.
The police.
There's a difference though. There's a big difference
Police.
in that.
Like,
Are they
for
after
instance,
us?
like the beat.
Oh no.
Like saying,
Don't
like
worry,
the beat,
it'll
saying
be
the beats
fine.
are the same.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
The
Don't
beats
worry.
are the same. Instead of boom 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 boom, it's ding 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 ding.
Well, you're talking about rhythm or actual beat?
I'm just like the same rhythm.
Okay, well, let's say the rhythm. Yes, the rhythm is very similar, but the beat itself is not.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I'm just like
Oh, I lost
I think I'm
something.
contradicting myself
Nice
right
work,
now. But
Way.
but my main point is
Driving us home.
my opinion is that
Of course.
that guy
Well, unless
could be
Santa has
just
some other exciting
being
plan.
really lazy with his art.
Yes, but we
Yeah, you
don't
could've
know
done
that for
excited
sure.
out. But you can take me for a drive anytime.
So, yeah. So everybody has their own opinion. It doesn't mean everybody's right.
Yeah.
I'm all
Opinion is
excited
never
out.
right. Opinion is more or less
But
what
you
you're
can take
feeling
me
and
for a
what
drive
you
anytime.
assume is actually happening,
I just
despite
take you up on that.
what the
Oh,
facts are
don't worry,
telling you.
me too.
I think that's a
Yeah.
bit later.
Oh, that's it, just over there.
There's a lot of times where facts are telling me I was wrong, and I was like, no, this is how I feel, so I'm not wrong. It's just how I felt about this is how I feel. God bless, my heart is just total.
That was fun, Way. Thanks.
Did they ever comment on it?
No, they don't. Because they assume that
Give Way my
whenever
number
a
and tell him
cutscene
to take me
starts,
out
even
on a
though it looks
second
like
date.
this, your car's just perfectly fine. So they just don't
Sikander
go
said you
through
can
it at
take
all.
her on a second date if you want.
So like,
Yeah, I
who
got
are these
that.
people are related
Thanks.
These two,
Thanks for checking us out today.
these two are related to the actual guy that you're doing grunt work for, because I think the girl in the white is either dating the guy that you're taking.
Didn't you already do this with Winston?
No, that was like his wife. This is his girlfriend /
Well, you're doing the same type of missions.
more or less, yeah.
So like,
Oh, fuck the climbing ammo thing. I'm gonna do... Yeah. Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna lean back in my chair. Sorry, buddy. You think I should get WD-40 in this chair? Just like make sure it doesn't squeak.
No, it's really up to you. Because if it's still comfortable and still works out, you should be okay.
Yeah.
Wait, it's Eliana. I need your help.
Yeah, sure. What's going on?
My friend Katushka, she's gone missing. Nobody's seen her in a week. Katushka doesn't have a visa. She's illegal. Girls like her go missing all the time, but usually they don't have anywhere to go for help.
I'll check it out.
Would you? Oh, thank you.
You might have been faking.
You remember X-Men Evolution?
Yes, I think.
Like it was in the early 2000s.
I think I do.
Like everybody was in high school or college.
X-Men Evolution. I've heard the name, but I just can't think of it right now.
No, I'll show you a picture of it.
Don't go too crazy on this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. That was on
Fox.
I think JetX.
Ah, Way.
So I watched it on JetX.
To join me. Care for some tea? 来来，飲啲茶。
Thank you.
There's this one stupid thing with like, okay, so in X-Men, like there's a storyline like everybody was keeping their powers a secret to everybody else. So when they found out that
I hear that
when they found out that everybody in the X-Men school of
Big smiley.
gifted children, they all have powers. Jean Grey was being sort of bullied, or I think maybe ostracized from the basketball team or the basketball when playing basketball because she made a basket and people saying like she used telekinesis to make the basket. And I'm like,
Why would he step down?
that's the most petty way to like ostracize something.
Granted, they weren't wrong per se.
Like, but they weren't right. They can't prove it.
Well, they could ask her what her power is.
Like they can't really prove that she did it. Like that she made it. She used telekinesis to make it to the hoop.
Well, the thing is, like, they could, but at the same time, it would have to be some petty shit. Just like, hey, like, stand right here where you shot it and shoot it again.
But then again, like it's even then, like if you're not that good of a basketball player, and like it's sort of like it's like trying to prove that, like you know when your shoe makes a noise and it sounds like a fart. It's really hard to do that again because you don't know what it did.
Well, the thing is, like, if you want to prove to somebody that you didn't do something, then you gotta kind of do it again to prove them wrong.
But it's sort of like situational, and then like in the end. They're just there to just if you're right and you can't prove you're right again, like it's sort of like that, like because it had to happen to me where my shoe made a noise and they thought I was fighting, and I actually did it right the first time and says, "Wow, yeah, you were right."
Believe that?
And I'm like, "Yeah, I was right." Like it's like I hate that type of shit.
The thing is, you proved yourself right.
Yeah, but it's like petty, like just
You know
like,
what I mean?
like I think I just hate petty high school bullshit when I was a kid.
The only way you can defeat that is just not to go to high school.
Not in high school anymore. I mean,
Me neither. But I still have to deal with petty bullshit like that.
yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Chow.
Yeah,
Have a
even now I
nice
still
day.
have to deal with petty bullshit. Like, there's this cosplayer that was starting something. They just they knew one of our artists, and some bad blood happened or something like that. So they purposely try to walk around us, like all around us, try to be far away as possible. And it's pretty obvious they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah, hello? Who's
I think it happens.
Yeah.
Just that petty,
We got a delivery for you?
Yeah.
Really? My husband
Because
didn't tell
I'm not
me.
gonna say who it
He
was,
better not have
like
ordered
because I'm
something
not
stupid
gonna
from the
even say
internet
what
again.
gender they were.
It's fine.
Because like this is so, like it's really hard not to get into petty bullshit sometimes because it's very enticing. Like if you do it by accident.
It's more or less just, for me, I know for a fact, like, I don't like getting into petty bullshit anymore, so I just don't. There's some times where I will, like, trying to start stuff, but that's just because it's more or less just like, me and my friends know that I'm just bullshitting around, I'm not actually being serious about it.
Yeah. Yeah, because like it was basically convention drama. Because when you're trying to when you're trying to make money and like in 3 days, like in making art, like and everybody wants you to do a commission, and they want you to pay dirt, and they want to pay dirt cheap. Like drama's gonna build up.
Oh my god, you. The fuck? I gotta get
As I said, drama's gonna build up no matter what. And it doesn't, and it's sort of like like the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Because like in the art group I was in, we were selling stuff. There's always some drama that's happening in or around the group or something like that.
Yeah, I understand.
That could be easily fixed in about 2 minutes. But like we just let our emotions get past us.
What the fuck? Then why is he fucking talking?
Yeah.
God damn it! This fucking.
Is this some bullshit?
I think he's glitching out. Because I'm supposed to get beyond here, but for some reason I can't get too far away from him. But he won't move.
Maybe beat him up.
No. He glitched out.
He glitched out?
He glitched out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first glitch.
You think it's the first glitch? I've been seeing so many glitches right now.
Well, the first glitch that I noticed.
My god, this is.
This is the first game breaking glitch that we had, right? In this game.
It's not game break. I just gotta push him. That's literally it.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not supposed to be able to do this. He's supposed to be following me. Oh, god damn it.
I guess I could look up what else to talk about.
Yeah, it's been glitching out for a while. The thing is, I've never had this glitch before. Oh, now you wanna.
Oh, did you hear about
Oh, you're such a garbage.
Oh, do you hear about Rocco's Modern Life is coming back?
Yes, it's supposed to come back in a movie, not an actual show.
Yeah. It looks like everything looks on model. It doesn't look like a reboot. Like for instance, like trying to redesign like the new Powerpuff Girls show.
Yeah.
Because the new Powerpuff Girls show is very different in a way.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's just bad. Like there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. It's just bad. Like it's trying to do its own thing, but it can't. It can't do it.
It feels like an OC character on DV. It feels like an OC series on DeviantArt.
It's like I have no problems with any of the actresses and stuff like that, or any of the actors of the show. I just have a problem with the actual
show itself.
Writers and producers. We're just like they want to make their own thing, and instead made something that just can't stand even on its own 2 feet.
I think one of the problems was, remember Rebel Taxi did a review about it?
Yes, actually.
He talked about, like, one of the problems with the reboot is that the people who made the reboot didn't realize that they were trying to change the format of the show from being an action comedy from being a comedy action.
Yeah. Because
the characters on Powerpuff Girls are very simple. They're not meant to be situational comedy like centric characters.
Yeah.
They're meant to be action comedy.
The boss's dog got out.
Like,
Find it before he comes back.
So
Head will roll.
and I agree with Rebel Taxi's point. It's like trying to use it's like trying to use a road bike on a dirt road. Like, you're using a bike, it's supposed to get you one place or the other, but you're going the wrong way to do it.
I'm just like, they try to get that nostalgic viewers in there, and they failed on that just because they don't realize what made the actual show good.
Yeah.
Which was, it wasn't just 3 girls fighting crime. It was just 3 artificial kids fighting crime and trying to cope with a new way of living. Because Professor Utonium was trying to make three little girls so he can make daughters because he couldn't.
That's always weird. Like, they never really expanded on why he wanted daughters.
I think he was just lonely, and more or less he just wanted to make them. So that's why I always assumed.
Yeah, sort of like he could be a mad scientist that we all for all we could know.
The thing is, like, but why did he stop being a mad scientist?
Oh, we don't really see everything he does. He could be doing some evil shit.
The thing is, if he's doing evil shit, he hasn't what's it called? Capitalized on it. Because he has nothing but time to do it, but he never did.
Because we don't know what like Professor Utonium does that much in his personal time. Because he could be like a Lex Luthor, like type person, but smarter. Meaning like he doesn't put his face everywhere he like does evil shit.
The thing is, I don't think he's really doing any evil shit.
No, I'm just using a what if scenario. I'm not saying he like in the show he's evil. Like I think in the show, like he's just a normal good scientist guy.
Yeah, I was like, and if we're trying to go that route, it's more or less just like, if he was evil, he's missed his opportunity so many times to do evil things. Especially when Mojo Jojo captures the Powerpuff Girls, he can easily use that time to actually do something, even if it's minor, something to actually add on to, like, if he's doing something, I can make this like 10 times better.
Yeah. That also depends on what type of evil we're talking about, right?
Yeah. So fucking...
Look at the back of his neck. It looks like the blood stain on his back. It looks like a lobster.
God, this is just... I've never dealt with this fucking glitch before. God damn it. I really don't want to start this over again, because that's going to put me in another fucking loaded screen. I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah. Like, I think this is the 3rd episode we're talking about Adam. I talked about Adam Ellis, didn't it? The guy with what I think is the same face.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah. Because, because recently on 4chan people were talking about it. I think what makes it worse is his attitude towards people.
Mm-hmm.
So
fuck it, I gotta restart this goddamn mission. Fuck this.
So if he would have stayed quiet, like all this controversy would be not talked about anymore.
I gotta start. God damn it! I gotta start my fucking beginning. I gotta fast out these guards.
Don't be creepy.
Damn it!
You never heard of a grand massage? Like a real one, not a sex one.
I gotta fast out all the guards to do this.
All the guards.
I gotta do it all the guards. Oh, I gotta go back up here. Here.
Did you ever have someone? Did you ever see someone talk about like my dad's stronger than your dad?
No, I've never had that.
Have you ever seen someone do like
Dude, in person? No, never.
when I was a kid, I did that. Like I said, my dad's, but it wasn't stronger. I said taller.
Ah.
My dad when I was a kid. In my mind, 6'4" was the really tall.
Mm-hmm.
Like Shaq level tall in my mind because I was like what 6?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I live in the tower.
So
the front door's busted again.
Yeah. Just hurry up.
Yeah. So.
He's following me still. God bless, this camera's garbage.
This game has some garbage moments.
See.
Gosh.
What are you doing here?
There's nothing much to talk about this game that much right now.
Yeah.
Want to tell him you turned us away?
It's glitching on us right now, so it's just...
I just hope it doesn't glitch out on me again like this, where he just runs towards the fucking thing. So right now, if he glitches out again,
Okay, he's following you still.
Nope.
He glitched?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
God damn it! What the hell? Give me a second. I'll just do this. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
The boss's dog got out. We don't find it before he comes back, and heads will roll.
Oh shit! I haven't seen it.
There has to be a way to actually get over this thing, but...
You excited to watch? You excited
there we go.
to see Atomic Blonde?
What's Atomic Blonde?
Blonde.
What's Atomic Blonde? Is that a movie?
Yeah.
What movie is that?
Espionage, spy espionage.
I think is it already out? I think it's already out.
It's already out.
I don't know that much about it, so honestly, I would not know.
I think I'm just burnt out on like movies in general right now.
But I do want to go to the movies one day. It's just,
I think I'm just burnt out right now because I'm tired.
there we go.
But like, if it was like maybe, I think if it was tomorrow, I'll be like, yeah, I would totally watch a movie.
Man, if I were him,
First things
I'd
first.
spend my money differently.
I want you.
Detect you, huh? Well, fucking.
How do you usually get that?
Like this.
Hey, it'll open up. It's story mission.
Good idea.
No.
Maybe just leave four.
I just gotta wait.
How many did you get? How many do you need left?
Shouldn't we try something else?
To complete the whole thing, I think like 3 or 4 more. There's one that I don't know how to actually get into the building.
It would be way easier if you just had like a weapon or something like that.
There's supposed to be a weapon somewhere. I just can't. I don't remember where it is.
This house seems really cheap.
There we go.
Like even though it like has very fancy stuff that's obviously expensive, but it just looks cheap.
Okay, let's keep going.
Everything just looks like
It's supposed to
more expensive than it should be. Because all these large fucking like jars of nothing are just decorative.
There we go.
He really buys into this hocus pocus.
But again,
Thing like Jade statue is his valuable possession.
Two chins got more money than taste.
I think I just don't like the art for jars. You know, like in that size, but then again, it's not my taste, right?
Yeah, because art is subjective.
Yeah. And I think pots are not my thing.
I kind of like all types of adjust. Oh, okay. Adjust the parts for what? Yeah, it's a stupid thing that he likes doing.
What are you talking about?
He likes the fat guy that's with me. He likes adjusting clots to be 444. That's his thing.
Oh.
But at the same time, I'm like, I don't understand that. But okay then.
It's sort of a cultural thing.
I don't think it's a cultural thing. I think it's his way of being petty. It's his way of vandalizing a house, like especially like rotating the piano.
Wait, how is this guy ordering you to do this shit?
Yes.
Is he your boss?
No. Like he's the grunt underneath the guy that I'm actually like.
So he's top grunt.
Yeah, more or less. He's the one that's been doing this longer than I have.
Look at this fat motherfucker. What is this 2 Chins?
No, it's not 2 Chins. No, 2 Chins. This is 2 Chins' house.
Oh.
Anybody in there?
So fat on fat crime?
More or less. I gotta hide from the cops.
What do we do? Just hide. Stay calm.
Imagine like you could convince the guy that this is your house.
I can't. I tried to before. He'll just really assume that it's nothing. Like you're not. It's not your house. So you're going to jail and then you fail a mission.
Because like if this was D&D, you can try to roll for charisma.
Yeah, but I usually don't have characters that have high charisma, so I'll fail either way.
Well, you like in D&D, you always try to talk your way out of fights.
That is not me. That is Mario.
Really?
Yes. I'm the one who starts the fight and will finish it because I'm usually a Dragonborn fighter.
Shit, I forgot. Like it's been like how many years? 3 years?
Since we did a D&D campaign? I don't think so.
Like, me doing a D&D campaign.
No. I was gonna say it's been like a year and a half, maybe 2 years.
Yeah. That D&D campaign was shit.
It wasn't shit. It was actually really good. I liked it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the ending had a bad taste in my mouth.
Are you serious? Your game crashed.
Did the game fucking crash?
The game crashed. Indeed.
Well, I was wonderful Weaboo.
That was Afroman.
And we'll see you next time.